Hurricane Michael has made landfall and it's leaving destruction in its wake.
Now, this storm is not just affecting residents in Florida, it also impacted a local family.
That's right. Taylor Williams has a story about a couple who had to flee Florida just days before the hurricane hit. She joins us now with their story. Taylor.
Dan and Mike, Sullivan County residents Michelle Smith and her husband planned their trip to Destin, Florida back in January. But little did they know that Mother Nature was about to intervene.
We knew that the time to leave was now, not to wait until there were long lines of people fleeing and trying to get out. We didn't want to become victims ourselves.
Michelle Smith left Saturday for Florida and was planning on staying in Destin for a week. But as they enjoyed their first stay in Destin, they learned about the approaching hurricane.
The wind was blowing a little bit, blowing the sand up in your face, but nothing out of the ordinary. And then we went out for dinner later that night, and when we got back to our room is when we found out on Sunday night that there was a hurricane Category 2 at that point, headed directly for where we were.
This was the first time that Smith has had to leave an area because of a hurricane, and sadly their trip was non-refundable. But their main focus was safety.
We'll see if they decide to refund any money or not. We didn't ask for any. We just felt like it was more important for us to get home and not worry about, a few $100s.
Smith said that the traffic wasn't bad, but within a few hours, traffic started to back up. Although this was the first time she was caught in the storm, she's no stranger to helping those in need. That's because she is part of the Sullivan Salvation Army.
Well, locally, we're kind of in a wait-and-see pattern. We wait until we're notified by our divisional headquarters out of Indianapolis to see if they need us to do anything. And, of course, the call will come from the territory headquarters.
Smith and her husband say that they would like to visit Destin again, but they know they will have to wait and return when things go back to normal in that part of Florida. Mike.
All right, glad they're back safe and sound. Thank you, Taylor. If you would like to donate to the Salvation Army, Smith says the best donation is money. Also, 100% of all donations will go toward relief efforts.